Hello everyone, hello sir, hello miss. Let me introduce myself. My name is Zahra Nadifa with student ID number 222322501 and 4. Today I will be presenting a journal article written by Theriana in 2023, titled Understanding the Strategies Employed by EFL Learners to Overcome Speaking Anxiety in the Classroom. Overcoming speaking anxiety. Strategies used by EFL learners in the classroom. So, this article focuses on speaking anxiety. Speaking anxiety is when learners feeling fear, nervousness, and apprehension when they have to speak in English. And this becomes a major challenge, especially for EFL learners, students who learn English as a foreign language. The impact hinders fluency, development, and self-confidence. The research aim is to explore strategies EFL learners use to overcome speaking anxiety. So, this study was conducted to find out what strategies EFL learners actually use to overcome this problem. This article was written by Theriana from Universitas PGRI Palembang, published in 2023. Okay, next. How was this study conducted? The study used a qualitative design focusing on personal experiences, not numbers. Data was collected through interviews with learners and direct observation in the classroom. The participants were EFL learners who reported experiencing speaking anxiety. They were selected using purposive sampling, chosen carefully to represent different age, gender, and proficiency level. And all the data was analyzed using thematic analysis, identifying patterns and recurring themes across participants. Okay, next, key strategies. The first cognitive strategies are positive self-talk. Learners repeat phrases like I can do this or like I have prepared well to build their confidence before speaking. They also use visualization, mentally rehearsing successful speaking scenarios, imagining themselves speaking fluently and successfully before the actual task. Reframing, replacing anxious thoughts with realistic positive ones. Turning a negative thought like I will embarrass myself into something more rational like mistakes are part of learning. Moving on the second strategy, preparation and practice. Through preparation before speaking tasks like research and organizing ideas. They also practice regularly through simulated conversation and presentation rehearsals. And the more they practice, the more natural speaking feels, which directly reduces their anxiety and increases confidence. The third strategy is a supportive learning environment. Learners feel less anxious when teachers and peers give positive and constructive feedback. activity, activities like pair work and group discussion also help. They give learners a safe and low-pressure space to practice. And when the classroom treats mistakes as learning opportunities, not something embarrassing, anxiety drops significantly. Now, for the fourth strategy, gradual exposure and desensitization. Learners start with simple speaking tasks, then gradually move to more complex ones like presentations or debates. They also expose themselves to authentic English through films, podcasts, and interaction or conversation with native speakers. The fifth and final strategy is emotional regulation techniques. Deep breathing before speaking helps calm the nerves. Mindfulness, staying present, non-judgmental awareness. Mindfulness helps learners stay focused and stop overthinking. Physical activity like light exercise or stretching release tension. So, in conclusions, EFL learners use 5 key strategies to manage speaking anxiety. Cognitive strategies, preparation and practice, supportive learning environment, gradual exposure and desensitization, and the last, emotional regulation techniques. And when these strategies are combined, they don't just reduce anxiety, they also build long-term speaking confidence. Implication for teachers. The first implication is to design speaking tasks gradually from low stakes to high stakes. The second is provide encouraging and constructive feedback, not just error correction. The third is build a classroom culture where mistakes are welcome. And the last, try incorporate relaxation techniques into speaking activities. Limitation. Findings may not apply universally context-specific result. Data is self-reported, possible individual bias. That's all from me. Thank you for your attention.